welcome to another episode of It's Your Life. No, I don't know. What are we doing? It's once a week with T-Bird. Thanks for joining me. I'm at the station right now. I'm about to run the Iowa Wild game for today. I think we're playing the Grand Rapids Griffins, I think. Not sure. I'm going to have some potato lays while I'm talking to y'all. I gotta eat, man. It's going to be a little shorter episode because I've got about 10 minutes before I need to do work. I'll show you what I'm doing. Oops. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. This is what I'm doing. You got all the little dials and stuff down there. Put it on. I'm still at a crossroads as to what to do with my music. I'm very seriously toying with the idea of just releasing the album as all the demos. Or taking the demos that are just not, that are not hitting the right way and remaking those into album versions and just keeping the rest of them. That way I can do, what I need to do, which is write more new music. Because I got I got a shitload of stuff coming out here. And I have, I don't know, I've been putting it off and putting it on my music recorder, my phone's voice recorder, so that I can, look at it later or whatever. And the thing that sucks about it is that, when do I have the time to do this? When do I have the time to do this and that and everything else? I work a full-time job, I work a part-time job, and then, I do a podcast and everything else. And, by the way, I love how my glasses are sitting right here and make me look like I got this really cute dimple. It's not. It's my glasses. But the point of all this, just making sure there's sound being heard. If you hear stuff in the background, it's because I got to make sure that the station is actually running. That's working. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. So I'm writing more stuff. I'm writing more things, and I'm becoming a bigger part of the community that I'm in. Every day that I engage and get out there and everything, and that helps a lot. But I still feel like I'm just like in the room, just kind of observing. I don't really feel like a part of it sometimes. I know that sounds stupid because like yesterday I was just on Spaces with Allison and Joe and Idiotic Oddity, and I love those three folks, and they're three of my favorite people on Twitter. And I'm honored and humbled to be, asked to be on there because it's fun. It's a part of a way to get into the community. It's not like I'm not, making the efforts. There's a reading room every couple weeks on a Wednesday, and I've been to the last three, and I'm super happy about it. I love going there. I feel renewed and recharged and everything. It's just, again, I know we're not supposed to do things for reciprocation. I know that, and I don't. But it is hard when I put as much positivity out in the world and don't see a lot of it back. And that's kind of where I'm at. And I'm trying to get over that because it's wasteful thinking. It doesn't help. It's not helping anybody. It's not making me feel better. It's not motivating me to get, you know what I mean? It's not helpful thinking. It doesn't help anything. So what do we do next? Okay. Just keep grinding, I mean, every time I feel like I'm down, just get up there and start grinding again. I'm sorry. It's getting fucking cold, okay? And I know that's the answer, but it's still just really tough because my whole anxiety and depression thing makes me feel like I am overlooked and passed over and ignored. That I'm not given enough credit. And I hate to say it, but a lot of times the world shows me that I'm right. I've been single for 2 years after getting out of a abusive relationship. Yes, I'm a victim of domestic abuse. A lot of people don't know how to handle that. Just treat me like a normal person, please. I just want you to know that that's part of my story. because it's important to me. It's important to me for you to know that that I was a victim of abuse, and I still am the kind and compassionate person that I am. So, um, but I feel like I don't know. I guess this is basically a weekly session of me just being like, hey, I'm sad. I'm not. I'm not. I'm generally okay. I'm generally about here. I'm not really ever low or high. Well, I'm lower than higher, um, more often than not. But um, you know, the one thing is, I wanted to get started on one album version. Just start on one and be like, okay, how does that go? And then, so I haven't. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try doing that first. And the first song I'm gonna do, I already have "Testify" ready, but the first song I'm gonna do is called "One of These Days." And suffice to say, when that comes out and when people hear that, there's gonna be a lot of mail. I'm gonna get a lot of mail, and I don't mean that it's offensive because it's not. Well, in a way, it could be. Um, it's it's talking about thoughts of self harm and suicide, and I've never held or I've never been I've never been whatever. Hold that thought. I know that this is a really important part, but I'm about to get some sound, so hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to do a bunch of things before I get to work. What I was talking about is this song is about that type of those types of feelings and whatnot. But I thought if I really just lean into this song and just do what I can and just kind of put my energy into that one song because the EP is pretty much done. I just have to perfect the vocals on a couple of them. If I focus on that one song and just get that one done, then maybe it'll be like, okay, that's two down. Now that's 11 left to go. Jesus Christ, I got like 4 months. Anyway, I know this is going to be a real short comeback. You're like, why do we have an intermission when there's like a minute left afterwards? I apologize. But I wanted to get this done so that I can get this out today because I really want to make sure that I take the time to do this at least once a week with you guys, the one person that checks us out every week. I really appreciate your support and your help. And no, by the way, I'm not having those thoughts. But when you have severe depression and anxiety like I do, those thoughts tend to creep in and unwanted stuff. And you also suffer from PTSD and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, no danger to me or whatever. But just want you to know that that's kind of where I'm at as far as the songs and everything go. Have a great rest of your weekend. The 3 hours that are left of it. And I'll talk to you next week. Again, some great things happened this week. We did reading room on Wednesday with Maddie and Bluebeard and Uggy and all those guys. And I got invited to Spaces with Oddity and Joe. It's Loki Joe and Allison yesterday, and that was really really fun. So there's good stuff happening. It's just like I said, I keep feeling like I'm at a crossroads, and like when do I have to take that next fork? When do I have to make the decision? I don't know. But I will keep you posted as much as I can. I love you guys. Have a great week, and I will talk to you next Sunday.